Hey, beautiful Taurus souls. Welcome back to Cosmic Blueprints Astrology. This is your reading for the month of August 2026. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, August is a homecoming month for you, Taurus. So, after a summer of movements and demands on your attention, the sky is asking you to come back to what actually roots you: your home, your people, your body, your sense of safety. This is a month built for the things you value most. We begin on August 3rd with Chiron stationing retrograde in Aries, moving quietly through your 12th house of the subconscious, healing, and hidden emotional patterns. This one works beneath the surface for you, Taurus. You might not be able to name exactly what's stirring, but you'll feel it: an old wound, a fear you've buried under routine and stability, gently rising for review. You don't need to fix it right away. Chiron retrograde just wants you to notice it. Give yourself quiet moments this month: a bath, a walk, time alone, and let whatever surfaces simply be witnessed. Then on August 6th, Venus, your ruling planet, moves into Libra, landing in your sixth house of health, work, and daily routine. This is genuinely one of the sweeter transits of the month for you, Taurus, because when your own ruler is well placed, life gets easier in tangible ways. Expect your work relationships to feel smoother, your daily routine to feel less like a grind and more like something you actually enjoy. This is a beautiful window to bring more beauty into your ordinary days. A nicer morning ritual, a tidier workspace, a lunch you actually look forward to. So, Venus and Libra remind you that self care doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes it's just making Tuesday feel a little nicer. August 9th brings Mercury into Leo, lighting up your fourth house of home and family. So conversations at home take center stage now, and with Leo's flair, they might come with more drama than usual, like a family member may want to be heard, seen, celebrated even. Lean into that. This is a good stretch for redecorating, hosting people in your space, or finally having that honest conversation with a parent or roommate that's been sitting in the back of your mind. On August 11th, Mars moves into Cancer, activating your third house of communication and community. So your words carry more emotional weight now, Taurus. You might feel a stronger pull to check in on siblings, neighbors, or old friends, or find yourself speaking up more directly about how you feel instead of quietly enduring things the way you sometimes do. Use this fire wisely: a caring text, a needed conversation, a boundary you've been avoiding. Mars in Cancer gives you the courage to say the emotional thing out loud. And then we reach the heart of the month, August 12th, the new Moon Total Solar Eclipse in Leo, landing directly in your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundation. So, Taurus, this is a big one. Eclipses in this house don't tend to whisper, they announce. This could bring a sudden move, a major shift within the family, a renovation that starts out of nowhere, or a deep realization about what home actually means to you going forward. So, whatever surfaces here, trust that it's clearing up space for a more honest foundation. You build your whole life from the ground up, Taurus. Let this eclipse hand you better ground to build on. Then, as we move into the back half of August, the Sun enters Virgo on the 22nd, followed by Mercury into Virgo on the 25th. So, both flowing into your fifth house of romance, creativity, and joy. So, after the intensity of the eclipse, this is the universe giving you permission to simply enjoy yourself, flirt a little, start the creative project you've been circling. Do something purely because it feels good, not because it's productive. Virgo season asks you to find the pleasure in the details, and for an earth sign like you, that comes naturally. Then on August 28th, the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces lands in your 11th house of friendships, community, and future hopes. So this eclipse may bring an ending or a turning point within a friend group or a long held goal, something that no longer fits the direction you're actually growing in. It might sting a little, Taurus, but trust that what's clearing out here is making room for connections and dreams that are actually aligned with who you're becoming. Then finally, we close the month with real cosmic support. On August 31st, Jupiter in Leo forms a trine to Saturn in Aries, expansion in your home sector, shaking hands with discipline in your 12th house of healing. So, this is quiet, deep rooted growth. The inner work you've been doing all year, even the parts nobody sees, is finally aligning with real visible progress at home. So, trust that the steady effort is paying off even when it doesn't look flashy. So here's how to work with the energy this month. Firstly, give yourself quiet, unstructured time early in the month, a walk, a bath, a moment alone to let whatever Chiron stirs up simply surface. Secondly, let Venus and Libra be permission to make your ordinary days nicer, not just your special occasions. Thirdly, when the eclipse hits your home sector, don't panic if things feel unsettled. Trust that a shakier foundation now means a truer one later. And then finally, be willing to let a friendship or long held goal fall away near the lunar eclipse. It's making room, not taking something from you. So here's your August in a single breath, Taurus. Let old wounds surface gently, sweeten your daily routine, speak up for what you feel, let home be rebuilt at the root, find your joy in the details, release friendships that no longer fit, and trust that your quiet healing is finally bearing fruit. So you don't have to chase this month, just let it come home to you. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, take care of yourselves, beautiful souls, and I'll see you in the next one.